Okay, I did that. And I forgot that there's a delay to the start of the stream. I forgot that there's a delay to the start of the stream, so I did that. I did what OBS or the AI said. Let's see. Oh wow. 1080p. 1080p. So let's try. See, look, you can see my stream. Hold on, let me change the scene. So you can see me, but I'm in 1080p. I'm in 1080p. So let's try running a game. You know what, let's just keep it simple. Let's just play Minesweeper. I forgot to play this. I played Flagless for so long, I just can't. Yeah, I'm definitely not as good as I used to be. Because I've been playing on Flagless for so long. Because I play on my Chromebook and my Chromebook is really bad. It's a 5. It's a 2. It's a 5. It's a 4. Can't be here. It's a 3. Can't be here. Okay, it's there. Alright, let's try it on hard. See if we can beat a map. Okay, that's 4, that's 4. It's 1. 4. 3. Also, I don't see the YouTube chat. Hold on, let me see if I can get the chat up in here. Sign into chat. Wow, I'm signed out of my OBS. Oh, wow. Anywho, can I minimize this? I can't. Okay. What did I do? Okay, good. It saved my progress. And yes, I was looking at Zenless Zone Zero because I was wondering what that game was actually about. And it just seems like a game for middle-aged men that are still in their high school years. Ah, I did that wrong. Okay, this is a sticky situation here because, let's see, if I brute force this, okay. So there can't be a mine here if I do that, and then... Let's do that. Here... Dang, I've weakened myself. I become weak at this game I used to dominate. Here. I guess it just helps you find or observe better. There's a mine there. And then I shouldn't have to do that, and there's a mine there. Okay, there's a lot of brute forcing to do. Okay, that's 5. 3. If I put it here... here, then it can't be here. Makes all that mines. That there. So 5. If I put it here, I can go here. I don't think. Okay, there's a mine there. Wow, that's a really challenging guessing game. When you get to the end game, it's a really challenging end game. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, more guessing. It's a lot of guessing. What? Oh, because there's already a 4 there. Okay. I understand it now. Wow, 1080p 60 FPS footage of me playing Minesweeper. Dang, I should have done this a while back, and I had the capabilities of doing it as well. But I was one that didn't know back then about how to stream. So all my videos are in 780p max. How is that? Dude, that's what the pattern is. I swear to you, that's what the pattern is. I don't know why I'm raging at Minesweeper. There's never a mine there, by the way. Okay, riddle me this. Here, here, boom. Oh, I thought I died, but I didn't. Like that. Watch that. Yep. 4, 3. Let's finish this side first. Here. Okay. Yeah, can I put it here? I can put it here. Because the only places left are these two. I could put this here. Okay, that was a complete guess, but at least I got it. Apparently it was there. And I played flagless for too long. I dominated this when I wasn't playing flagless. I really did. It's not even a myth. It wasn't even close, dude. It used to be so good. I meant to right click that. I swear to you, I meant to right click that. This is impossible. I don't know how I got rid of Minesweeper. I don't even know how I started playing it. I remember I was playing it as like a Minecraft realm. I remember a Minecraft realm where it was just Minesweeper. When it was like 2019, I think. Watch this. Yeah, so I started playing Minesweeper in like 2019 when I was like, dang, almost 9 years old. It's been 6 years. Jeez. 6 years since 2019. Wow. Maybe even before that. But anyways, I just decided to play Minesweeper again back in 2021, was it? When we were coming back to school and I was just bored, so I was like, you know what, let's just play some Minesweeper. And I just decided to get good at it. To get good. This is literally the pattern right here, and I died to it earlier. I died to that same pattern earlier. Maybe it was a different permutation of it. I don't know why I'm trying to talk smart when this is just Minesweeper. And this pattern is always like that, and I should have went for the head. I went for the head. That's the thing. Okay. And you know what's cool? I remember playing Minesweeper on my phone. Okay, that was me being stupid. I remember I used to play Minesweeper on my phone as well. And it was very gimmicky. It was very icky. But I learned how to do it fast on my phone. I learned it's just you turn on flag mode all the time, and then you just like go ham on it. And you can also what, I forget what this is called, when you right click on a tile and it does that, and you left click on it. Oh, you can do it on the empty squares? I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, so I learned how to do it. I got kind of fast at it, and then I just kind of dropped it earlier this year. Not earlier this year, earlier last year. No, earlier last summer, actually. I played that far. And then I just kind of stopped until I realized, hey, I can play Minesweeper on my Chromebook. And some people's Chromebook have touchscreen, which is really cool. But since I'm a new student, since I moved, I didn't have the new Chromebook, which had the touchscreen. So I was stuck with the old Chromebook. How did I die? Oh, because I thought that was a 3. Yeah, so I was stuck with the old Chromebook. Oh, I could have done that, but I was thinking very differently. I was very neurodivergent in my decision making. There's a mine right there. Wow, these seeds are like awesome, dude. Okay. So a little bit of an update. I made another talk video of like where I've been and how did I die there? Was that a 1? I don't know. So I made another one of those talk update videos. Phew. Okay. So, anyways, what I was getting to is that I made another one of those talk videos that I do, talking about what I've been up to. And just a little bit of a teaser for that video. I've been sleeping on the floor and the couch and anywhere else but my bed this past week. So I think that has been awesome. It's been an awesome week. And also something I didn't mention in a video is that I've also been practicing my bowling, and I've been bowling since I was a kid. I think I've been bowling since I've lived in Japan, which was like more than 10 years ago, 11 years ago at this point. Not even 11 years, holy crap. nearing 12 years ago is when I used to live in Japan when I was like a wee 4 years old. And then I remember, what was I talking about? Dude, I swear to you, I have like the worst short-term memory loss at this point because I've been sleeping so late. Oh, no, I was talking about bowling. Okay. So I've been bowling, as far back as I can remember, which is like when I was like 4. And I love bowling. And, oh god, is this... It can't be this. It can't be this. So the only thing is this. And yeah, earlier this year I started learning how to hook the ball, which is basically making it turn, making it curve, making the ball like, you know, have a little bit of spin, but not like top spin like this. No, you don't want the top spin because that will get you nowhere. But I've been learning how to spin on its side, so it doesn't hit the pin straight on. If it hits the center pin straight on, then you're gonna end up with a 7-10 split, which is one of the hardest splits in bowling. And those for you don't know what 7-10 means, it's basically the far left back pin and the far right back pin. And speaking of those, I have not hit one of those yet, but I almost died there as well. And I've also not gotten... I've never converted a 7-10 split. It's kind of hard to get a 7-10 split. Usually it's when you get an unlucky break from the pocket. This is a lot of bowling jargon. Wow, it's a 6. But yeah, earlier this year I've been learning how to make the ball spin so that instead of just like going into the gutter, it reaches the gutter, but then it goes back and then it just hits it in this sweet spot called the pocket, which is in between the 1 and the 3 pin, which is the head pin, and then the pin to the right, just right behind it. So think of that. I really hope that was a really good I really hope that was an adequate description because I'm really bad at describing things. Even though I'm a very... This one? Okay. But anyways, yeah, let's cut to the chase. I've been getting really good at bowling lately. And on Friday, I was bowling with my aunt. My auntie, she decided to pay us a visit. We took her bowling to a really good bowling center. One of the employees is very nice there. I really like that bowling center. And I hit a 195, which, if you think about it, is more than halfway to a perfect game, which is, a perfect game is 300. And I got 195. I was so close to getting 200. And I was hitting straight. I only had like 2 open frames. Which, if you think about it, 2 open frames, meaning a frame you didn't get a spare in. That's really good. There are 10 frames. And getting only 2 open frames? Wow. That's really good, by the way. And I'm proud of myself. And the Monday before last Friday, so let's say like last Monday, I got 173. And that was in this thing called a league, which is like a sort of like a tournament, but it's a fun league, meaning we just play for fun, even though we still have to pay. And there are 3 games that you have to play. On the 3rd game, I just popped off. Me and this one girl, we just popped off at the end, and it was an me and her, we did better each game. And we both got like 170, which is like, wow, that was the only game we won because we both got 170. We popped off at the end, and it was kind of like, whoa, you know. And like, the thing is, the first two games were rough because I was still like, you know, not knowing how to hook the ball. I was kind of getting it, because when you release the ball, you're supposed to make it turn with your fingers, not with your thumb, because if you make it turn with your thumb, you're kind of like cranking it. You don't want to crank it. You just want to like let it glide off your fingers, make it drop, and make it have that spin. It's really hard to explain, so please bear with me. But I just got it. I just understood. The third game, I did what my dad told me to do, you know, lift the ball up, make it hit the ground so it has a lot of downward force. It cancels out all that forward momentum, and it just comes sliding into that pocket. And that was impressive. I was like, whoa, it can't get any better than that. And then it did on Friday. Wow. And Friday was the day I finally learned how to turn the ball properly. I finally felt it. I wasn't cranking the ball anymore. I knew, like, even if I threw the ball slow, even if I did that, I would still have a lot of hook from my fingers because I would like put a lot of finger into it. And it sounds gross, but like, it's there's no other word that can describe it. I'm about to beat this, and I almost just pressed the mine in that corner. Okay, so I finally learned how to do it. I finally felt what it feels like to actually curve the ball and hit that pocket at the sweet spot and get a bunch of strikes. The most strikes I've ever gotten in my life. In one game. Most strikes I've ever gotten in my life in one game. Yeah, so I'm proud of myself for bowling at 195 on Friday. Let's just do one more Minesweeper game, and then I'm gonna go to bed because I need to do stuff. That was a 6. Alright, let's just lock in for a bit, you know, just chill. Okay, lock in now. As I said, lock in now. I swear to you, that's the pattern. It just isn't working. Maybe that was a pattern that killed me. Is my mic on? Okay, good, it's on. So that whole story was documented. Okay, it's a guessing game. It's already a guessing game. It's not even fair that it's already a guessing game. It's another guessing game. Okay, if I go here, I can still go here. And I can go here. But there's a stupid mine there, so I couldn't go there. Another guessing game over there. How? Okay, okay. Let's actually try to beat this. It's like the 10th time I said that. I'm still losing because I'm stupid. Oh my god, don't even get me started on stupid because I hate trigonometry so much. We're doing sum difference practice. You were doing the identities, and I hate the sum difference identities. I hate them so much. If you don't know, it's just a bunch of sine, cosine, tangent. But then you add more triangles to it, so now it's 2 triangles they have to worry about. Wow, I'm talking a lot of smart here. But let me tell you, the one thing that'll sum it all up is that it's frustrating. The last one. Gulp. I've streamed at later times before, but this is not the night to stream. A Sunday night. I have school tomorrow. That was a guessing game right there. I could have died because that could have been mine right there. Oh my god, okay. Anyways, that was 30 minutes of me playing Minesweepers, so, yeah. So anyways, thank you for tuning into the stream. I know nobody's watching this, but, oh, Luke is watching this. How do I make this go in the window? It's good, nephew, my bad. Anyways, I know nobody's watching this, but thank you if you tuned into the stream. Thank you for tuning into the stream. If you're watching the stream and you made it to the end, thank you. If you like the stream, you can like it. If you like the channel, you can subscribe to it, and you can also press that notification button that appears when you subscribe. Anyways, yeah, this was supposed to be a simple test for 1080p streaming, and apparently it worked. So, yeah, I don't really have an outro for this, but bye-bye.